for an average person, that's wild.
Right.
But we get the video done, and I want to I still teach what we did to my clients.
Yeah, man.
Nowadays, right?
Yeah.
I call it leveling up. So I took the video, put it on our blogs. I had friends that had blogs, and I shared it with them. And then once I shared it with them,
they shared it,
right?
Yeah.
And then we got all of them together, and this is the beauty of teamwork. Because I keep saying, like, too many people trying to do it on their own.
Yeah, man.
So I got that piece going, but then what you had was online hustle and relationships. So then you take all of them links and you hitting everybody like, look at what they talking about.
And then I had my little street squad, Torrance and Deuce Double and my friend, and we was in the street sharing it. We was online, Twitter. That's when, oh man, Twitter and Facebook. We was going crazy on those sites.
So,
but go ahead.
Nah, so what I loved is that then we would then take the blog posts and then take those to the newspaper for the online and say, hey, Washington Post, right? I forgot the brother at Washington Post.
Yeah.
That was
our man too. I forgot his name. Yeah, I think it was Pierre.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But like he would look
Chris
out
is over there now though.
And create something, right? New York Post.
Huffington Post,
right?
Post.
Like all of them would do it. And then we would take all them links and go to the local TV stations and say, hey, look, local guy, celebrity getting all this buzz around the fatherhood. Man. Look at all the blogs and all the newspapers talking about it. Then we would take them and go to national. And so literally just like people always saying like, I got something great. Let me like try to get on Good Morning America. Nah. And you got something great. Like just get on social, get on the blog.
Just get on the blog.
And leverage that up to level up.
People still don't understand that level up with certain blogs. Like you still have to, like you said, if you got something great, if you got something you believe in, and something that people will be able to relate to, because so many fathers and mothers, they related to that video. They seen even the stuff we were saying in it, but from taking it from those blogs to Washington Post, Huffington Post, to all of these different outlets, it leads to BET reaching out. So we created it from the ground up. It was nobody drove out here with us, Nobody was in your garage with us while we were shooting that. But we created something from the ground up. And for BET to reach out and say we're building, they didn't just have me on there. I was on there and they built a show around it.
106 in Park.
106
the
in Park.
number one show probably on BET at that time, which was a joint if you had music to get on. And again, built a show around it, right? Around that video and your message, which was big because if somebody younger listening, right, may not know, like I said, that was the video show of that time, right? Where people go home every day and tune in to see like what was happening in hip hop was on
a national level, man.
But they literally created a show around fatherhood where they stopped it, created a town hall, out of Teen Summer type back in the days.
And I used to always, throughout the years when I was on The Wire, I used to see my cast members get called to make an appearance on 106 in Park. I never got called. And I used to be like, I wonder why wouldn't they ever call me for 106 in Park? Like what? I would see all of my cast members sitting on the couch. And I used to be like, well, I don't know. But for me to get on 106 in Park by myself though, and stand on my own and have my own video and premiere it, and they build a show around it, that just goes to show. It's like, you know what? Just be patient. Just wait. Because your time, and this for anybody that's out there that might feel overlooked, not being seen. If you keep putting in the work and you keep grinding and hustling and you putting out something, like I said, that people can relate to, that time will come.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Traffic Sales and Profit Show. Hey, do me a favor. If you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe and follow us on this platform right now to make sure you do not miss a beat as we drop new episodes and additional content every single week. Also, if you'd like to get access to a free paperback copy of my book, access to the TSP Traffic Sales and Profit free Facebook group, our challenges, resources, our events, and more, make sure you visit us at www.trafficsalesandprofit.com/podcast.